Hey everyone, welcome back to the Просто English podcast. Next week, in the USA, Canada, and many other countries around the world, people will be celebrating the fun and spooky holiday called Halloween. And that's why today I've decided to talk about some of the famous Halloween traditions. I'm sure that with the help of this episode, you will not only learn more about this holiday, but also pick up a lot of new words and phrases. Don't forget that you can get flashcards with new words from this episode. Just go to my Instagram, find the pinned post, and then check out the details there. And I will be glad to send you the cards with the new words. First of all, you should know that Halloween is a massive holiday in the US. In fact, it's the second most commercially successful holiday after Christmas. Can you believe that 1/4 of all candies purchased in the US is specially for Halloween? And overall spending for this holiday usually exceeds $5 billion. But despite its commercial nature, Halloween has plenty of fun traditions that people have created over the past decades. And today we will talk about them. So let's get started. The first super fun tradition that kids absolutely love is called trick or treating. Kids usually dress up in cool costumes and go door to door in their neighborhoods saying, trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat. And the idea is to get some tasty treats like yummy candies, cookies, chocolates, and lollipop. And also, it's a chance for kids to show off their creative costumes, spend time with their friends, and collect a bag full of their favorite sweets. When I was a child, Halloween unfortunately wasn't popular in Belarus, and I never experienced going around the neighborhood saying trick or treating. However, I believe that it's a lot of fun, especially when you do it with your friends. At the same time, I've never given out candies to kids because I've never had anyone come to my door. But I know that in Poland, Halloween is becoming more and more popular, and some kids may knock on your door. So this year, I plan to put something on my door, like some kind of decorations or stickers maybe, to show that I'm ready to welcome guests. And I will also buy some candies just in case some little guests stop by. If not, I will share those candies with my friends and we will have our own fun. The second Halloween tradition is called creating jack-o'-lanterns. Maybe some of you don't know what jack-o'-lanterns are, but I will explain it and it will become clear because I'm sure that all of you have seen them. So, to make jack-o'-lantern, you need to find the perfect pumpkin. And keep in mind that the bigger the pumpkin, the bigger your lantern will be. Then it's time to brainstorm the coolest design. So you can grab, for example, some markers and start sketching spooky or silly faces on your pumpkin. And then, using a spoon and a knife, you need to scoop out the seeds and the pulp. The pulp, it's like this orange thing inside the pumpkin. And when you scoop out the seeds and the pulp, you need to put it in the bowl. And finally, you light a candle with a lighter and place it inside the jack-o'-lantern. So your jack-o'-lantern is ready. Even while I've never done it before, I would like to give it a try this year for this Halloween with my friends or maybe my husband. Yeah, I think that this activity creates a bit of mess in the kitchen, but it sounds like so much fun, especially in the evening when you turn off the lights, but your jack-o'-lantern is still glowing. It might seem a bit spooky, but also incredibly exciting. The third Halloween tradition is all about decorating houses. In the US, for example, you will find a lot of homes with spooky stuff like fake spider webs, skeletons, ghosts, and witches, making the neighborhoods look really festive. I've heard that in some cities, people go all out for Halloween and they spend thousands of dollars to decorate their houses and their yards professionally. And even visitors from different cities come to these neighborhoods just to walk around, to take some pictures and to enjoy the spooky decorations. And I've also heard that it can be very expensive to keep the lights on all night. That's why some people put out boxes near their houses where you can donate money to thank them for their hard work. But one of the best things about Halloween is that you can create some home decorations using items you already have at home. For instance, you can cut out bats from black paper, or you can use old t-shirts, let's say, to create spider webs, or old bed sheets and a marker to make ghost decorations. You know, it's all about letting your creativity run wild, especially if you have kids and you want to have some fun with them. You can easily find tutorials on YouTube and enjoy engaging in these handmade and budget-friendly activities altogether. The fourth Halloween tradition is, of course, about parties. Costume parties are a chance for people of all ages to get creative and to dress up as their favorite characters. From, I don't know, like superheroes to zombies to witches and so on. So there is no limit to the kinds of costumes you might see at a Halloween party. But usually these gatherings are a fun way to socialize, dance, and enjoy delicious Halloween themed snacks and treats. I remember when I lived in Belgium, my friend and I did spooky makeup for each other, and we went to a party in an old church that is now a club, and the whole place was covered in spider webs, and they served special drinks, making the atmosphere feel magical. I'm not a big fan of parties and clubs, but that one was so much fun because we spent the night laughing at all the funny costumes that people were wearing, and we were also playing some fun Halloween games. Now I can say that I prefer having small parties at home with my friends. For example, next week we are planning to gather at my friend's place, maybe light some jack-o'-lantern, have snacks, and watch horror movies. I'm not usually into horror movies, but I think Halloween night might be a good time to make an exception. I know that some people criticize Halloween and some just don't see the point of this holiday at all, but I believe that any holiday can be fun if you make an effort to enjoy it and make it memorable. And for me, any holiday is a great opportunity to gather with my friends and to do some light-hearted activities and to take a break from everyday issues and everyday problems. So, I wish you guys a beautiful Halloween. Decorate your homes, create your jack-o'-lanterns, and enjoy some spooky sweets. See you soon. I'll catch up with you in the next episodes. Bye bye.